Sokoninaru is a band that I have had several requests to do, and I'm going to do one. I'm going to pay off those requests. Whoa. Oh, they sing delightfully. Oh man. Oh man, there's so much tapping. Oh, they changed the harmony. Oh, that is so cool. These are like Alice in Chains, like fourths, fifths. They're fourths. What's important is they changed the harmony from the beginning. That is awesome. Taps with her thumb. Wow. There is some high-level musicianship going on here, but like very pleasant to like listen to. They're wonderful. Nice. You guys, what? I want to talk about what I just heard, but I need to hear one more song, because that was really good. Let's do Zettaiteki Sanpunkan. It's fine. I'm getting goosebumps. Weird harmonies, yeah, I love those. Very aggressive bass playing. The mix is so good. Oh, man. Oh, that is awesome. That is so good. You bring back the beginning part and you hit those double kick pedals. Oh, man. I don't want to talk over this because I feel like I'm missing stuff. I almost swore. All right. Now I got to talk about what are they? Oh, wow. I definitely understand why people dig this group. These three are wildly talented. And at least in the two songs that I just listened to, they have varying ways of making their music very interesting. The first thing that I noticed about Sokoninaru in these two songs is there is no time wasted. It is right to 11 as soon as the song starts. There is like this kind of like delightful feeling, I think is the word that I used when listening to, was it Gou Ni Moyu, I think? The mix of, oh Jesus, oh names, I'm so names. Juko and Misaki. See, I knew. The balance of the singing between Juko and Misaki is cool, and it's different from what I generally have been listening to on this channel, where I would say the vast majority of the singers that I'm listening to, so like off the top of my head, Angie from Gacharic Spin, Fuki, Maximum the Ryokun from Maximum the Hormone. They all have like very strong voices, which isn't to say what Juko and Misaki do is weak. There's like a lightness to it that I was not really ready for, and it's a very cool counterbalance from how aggressive these songs start. I think it reminds me of like Massive Attack, or like the Sneaker Pimps, or even is it Fantagram, I want to say, is the other duo. But it's not like, right from here, right from your diaphragm. It's more like upper register kind of stuff. But again, a lightness to their delivery and singing that I think mixes very well with how heavy and aggressively and fast they play. I've never thought of tapping with my thumb. You don't see a lot of tap on bass playing. If you're like a Les Claypool, Les taps all the time, but traditionally bass players don't tap like that. And to see her use her thumb is a really cool technique flex that I had never really thought to do. I think the only time I've ever tried like tap playing was when I did my playthrough of Kyoran Hey Kids by the Oral Cigarettes. Speaking of technique flex, and this is the other thing that I kept thinking about as I was now rewatching, because when I'm listening to this stuff, I almost like forget that there's a video that goes along with it, and there was a director and lighting people and makeup and all that stuff that worked very hard into putting together a fun music video. And I almost always never watch what's happening because I'm so locked into what I'm hearing, which will be the next thing I get to. But technique flex. How do I put this? So there are bands out there that are very talented from an ability standpoint. I'm not going to necessarily get into those bands specifically, but there are some musicians out there that are like outstanding technical players. But the reason I don't necessarily dig what they do, and you can, like, I'm never ever gonna, crack a microphone and start talking about all this stuff that I don't like. I'm not a critic. I've said this in other videos, but I'm not here to tear down or criticize. I'm here to build up and showcase the things that I enjoy about what I'm listening to. And all that being said, there are some bands out there that are very, very talented, and they can play all the notes and they can play them a million miles an hour. And if that's your thing, please listen and support that kind of music. But when I hear that stuff, it's almost like it's so mechanical, and it lacks. This will sound really silly. It lacks soul. It lacks soul. That's like the only way I can really think about it. Trivia. I'm not like a spiritual person, but when I listen to music, it elicits feelings within me that make me want to talk about what I hear. In some of those bands, again, crazy talented, but there's just like no feeling to what they're playing. And I think what's so interesting about Sokoninaru is they're clearly incredibly gifted, technically talented players. Like, I don't say technique flex to be like a joke or anything. Like, it's like, this is what we can do. Watch how well we do it. When I listen to these two songs, though, there is like strong feeling to it. And I think these guys do a pretty good job of relaying that feeling to the listener in how they play, and like the harmony they come up with, the sequencing that they come up with. It is, by definition, prog rock. It is progressing to a point, to another point, to another point. But also at times there is a traditional circular songwriting style. They're not really true verses or choruses like you would hear in any regular song. Third takeaway, I remember what it is now, is the mix. This music from Sokoninaru has to be some of the most interesting music just to listen to. I always recommend listening to this stuff with headphones because I think you can pick up on some stuff that you might not necessarily hear through traditional speakers, however you're listening to them. But there is so much like channel shifting, left channel exclusive, right channel exclusive. Like there was some real effort into putting these songs together, and not just how they're played, but how they are heard, how we, the listener, listen to them and take them in. There's a bass playthrough. It's right there. I need to see. I just want to sit and watch. I just want to sit and watch Misaki just play this song. Oh, this is perfect. A lot of down picking. Oh, she's a player after my own heart. Oh my god. I like these guys. She keeps time with her hand. I wonder if she plays acoustic guitar. A lot of picking like that. She's quick. She is quick with it. She's quick, but ooh. Oh, that is so cool. I love that. She's quick, but she's not in a hurry. Like, everything is very precise, but like very relaxed. Even her down picking, there's not a lot of movement, there's not a lot of action there. Even those movements, like, she lives on the string. It's not like a strum on those. It's like a pluck. Oh, and only 4 strings. I just noticed that. It's a beautiful bass. That's Sokoninaru. Needless to say, I'm very happy with that recommendation. They are a lot of fun to listen to. I did take a quick little dip into what they sound like live. They sound excellent live. I might do that in another video. I would love to learn how to play that first song that I watched the bass playthrough. But not on this video because I've gone on way too long talking about Sokoninaru. But needless to say, you guys were spot on. This was an excellent recommendation, as yet just the umpteenth example of how incredible and fun and talented these musicians can be. Musicians from all around the world, but obviously I spend the vast majority of my time checking out the rock musicians in Japan. Thank you if I've started throwing this into my videos now, but if you made it to this point in the video, thank you. I appreciate it. I tend to be very long-winded in my reactions, but seriously, thank you for recommending Sokoninaru, the tens of you who did. You guys are spot on. Thank you to Sokoninaru for like really being dedicated to your craft. It comes through in the music that you play. And thank you to you for watching. I got a couple things that I've been thinking about doing. Speaking of high-level musicians, I definitely want to circle back to Love Bites. I saw they put out something new. I want to check in on Hanabiye. I want to check in on Nemophila. They've been doing some stuff as well. I want to watch Asterism. Asterism is a band that I've kind of been monitoring from afar. I saw them on Rock Channel Fujiyama many, many months ago. And if Marty Friedman is into them, then I'm probably going to be into them too. I've also been thinking about doing something Dolls Box related too. I have seen the news. I'm very excited that pretty much one of the first bands I ever checked out of Japan is back together, and they're going to be touring along with Gutcharg Spin. And the last note, I don't know if you noticed, it's totally okay if you didn't. One of my videos has been removed from this YouTube platform that I choose to broadcast off of, and I've got a lot of thoughts about that, and I don't know. I'm still really not sure how I want to go about expressing my thoughts on that matter. I know it's something that I'm sure a lot of YouTubers go through, but I'm not going to get into that right now. But yeah, one of my videos got taken down, and I'm not overly thrilled about it. But let's end on a high note. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Sokoninaru, for putting together this music. And if you recommended me to watch this band, I appreciate it. Feel free to comment with other bands or songs that you would like me to listen to, and I will get to them hopefully in a more timely fashion than I have been lately. So thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Roll credits.